The future of brain-computer interfaces, exploring implantable chips for AI integration, the fate of mind-PC points of interaction, investigating implantable chips for man-made intelligence incorporation. Hello there, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're setting out on an uncommon excursion into the charming domain of mind-PC interfaces, or BCIs. In any case, in addition to any BCIs, we're diving into the earth-shattering invention of implantable chips for artificial intelligence. Lock in because we're going to set out on a staggering experience that'll reshape how you ponder what's in store. Imagine an existence where the limits between humans and machines are obscure, where the force of thought can shape reality itself. That's the world we're jumping into today as we investigate the progressive capability of implantable chips for simulated intelligence coordination. Our minds are the most perplexing and strong PCs known to humanity, with billions of neurons shooting signals consistently. In any case, imagine a scenario where we could take advantage of that huge figuring power and saddle it for everyone's benefit. That's where implantable chips come possibly the most important factor. These little wonders of innovation, where embedded straightforwardly in the mind, can open up inconceivable potential outcomes. From re-establishing portability to the deadening to improve our mental capacities, the potential applications are downright staggering. One of the main impetuses behind the innovation is, as a matter of fact, Elon Musk, the visionary business person behind organizations like SpaceX and Tesla. With his organization Neuralink, Musk is determined to combine people with man-made consciousness, making a cooperative relationship that could change how we live and communicate with our general surroundings. Be that as it may, Neuralink is only a glimpse of something larger. Specialists and researchers all over the planet are pushing the limits of what's conceivable with implantable chips, investigating new wilderness in medication, correspondence, and then some. Prepare to observe the future unfold before your eyes as we jump profoundly into the universe of implantable chips for computer-based intelligence coordination. An excursion will challenge your insights, flash your creative mind, and leave you considering what's on the horizon for mankind. Envision awakening in our current reality, where the limits of loss of motion are a relic of days gone by, where people restricted to wheelchairs can bear upping and walk once more, not through sheer self-discipline, but rather through the staggering force of innovation. Imagine a reality where the straightforward demonstration of reasoning has some control over your current circumstance, where turning on the lights or changing the indoor regulator occurs with a solitary idea. What's more, envisioning getting data not through screens or speakers, but rather straightforwardly into your mind, as though the information were a piece of you. It could seem like the stuff of sci-fi, something straight out of a blockbuster film. Yet prepare to be blown away. It's not simply fiction any longer. Because of notable headways in innovation, we're edging increasingly close to transforming these fantasies into a substantial reality. Neuralink and Elon Musk. Quite possibly the most discussed player in this field is Neuralink, an organization helped established by, in all honesty, tech visionary Elon Musk. Their objective? To foster implantable cerebrum PC interfaces that could alter how we communicate with simulated intelligence. Elon Musk, examining Neuralink. Elon Musk, known for his aggressive endeavors like SpaceX and Tesla, has focused on the following boondocks of innovation: the human mind. With Neuralink, Musk imagines a future where people and man-made intelligence flawlessly blend, opening untold potential for humankind. Visuals of Neuralink's implantable gadgets, Neuralink's methodology including embedding minuscule cathoids into the mind, considering bi-directional correspondence between the cerebrum and outside gadgets. This weighty innovation can treat neurological circumstances, re-establish portability to the incapacitated, and improve mental capacities. Interviews with Neuralink colleagues, Neuralink Colleague 1, our objective at Neuralink is to democratize admittance to the cerebrum to enable people to control their fate. Neuralink Colleague 2, we're not simply constructing an item, we're preparing for another period of human development. global research facilities working on BCIs. Furthermore, Neuralink is only the start. Specialists and researchers overall are teaming up to open the maximum capacity of BCIs. From colleges to tech Goliaths, the competition to foster the up-and-coming age of PC points of interaction is on. Whether it's working on clinical medicines, improving human execution, or changing how we collaborate with innovation, the conceivable outcomes are huge. What's more, with every leap forward, we draw one stage closer to a future where man and machine are genuinely one. Be that as it may, as we wonder about the extraordinary progressions in BCI innovation, we should likewise think about the moral ramifications. Inquiries regarding protection, security, and the obscured line between people and machines pose a potential threat. Is it true that we are prepared to embrace a future where our considerations can be gotten to by outer gadgets? Also, what protections should we set up to guarantee the capable return of events and organization of BCIs? Drawn in with viewers, these are without a doubt complex inquiries that we've just started to expose today. Yet, here's where you come in. We need to hear from you, our astonishing watchers. What's your take on Neuralink and the eventual fate of Cerebrum PC interfaces? Is it true or not that you are amped up for the likely advantages, or do you have worries about the moral ramifications? Your experiences and viewpoints make a difference to us, and we're anxious to proceed with this discussion together. Thus, drop your contemplations in the remarks below. We should fabricate a local area where we could gain from one another and investigate the wilderness of innovation and humankind. We should separate it a piece further. How precisely do these implantable chips do something amazing? Indeed, everything revolves around overcoming any issues between our cerebrums and machines. Envision these minuscule chips as couriers settled cozily inside the mind-boggling organization of our cerebrums. They're similar to small interpreters deciphering the language of our neurons. It couldn't be more obvious. Our minds convey through electrical motivations sent between neurons. These driving forces convey data about our viewpoints, developments, and sensations. Presently, here's where the wizardry occurs. The implantable chip, outfitted with minuscule anodes, can block these electrical signals. It resembles listening in on a discussion between neurons. When the chip catches these signs, it can then communicate them to outer gadgets similar to PCs or prosthetic appendages. It's interpreting our viewpoints into activities, all quickly. However, it doesn't stop there. These chips can likewise get input from simulated intelligence frameworks, opening up a universe of opportunities for consistent human-simulated intelligence communication. In this way, these implantable chips act as a definitive mediator between our minds and the rest of the world. They empower us to control gadgets with our viewpoints and even tap into the huge knowledge of simulated intelligence frameworks. It resembles having a superpower directly in the center of your head, or then rather, again, in your cerebrum. What's more, with every headway in this innovation, we draw one stage nearer to opening the maximum capacity of the human psyche. Fantastic stuff, right? Certifiable examples. Presently, we should pause for a minute to investigate the fantastic utilizations of these implantable chips. Trust me, the potential outcomes are genuinely incredible. Picture this. Someone who was once deadened is currently ready to move once more, on account of the force of implantable chips. It resembles seeing a marvel unfold before your eyes. However, it doesn't stop there. Envision slipping on a couple of increased reality glasses and flawlessly cooperating with computerized data overlaid into this present reality. It's like venturing into a science fiction film. Furthermore, we should not disregard computer-generated reality. With these implantable chips, we could submerge ourselves in virtual universes effortlessly. It's a definitive break from the real world, right readily available. In any case, maybe the most staggering application is the capacity to peruse the web or send messages with only our contemplations. Simply envision the comfort of getting to data momentarily, without the requirement of a console or mouse. The potential outcomes are huge, and we've barely just started to expose what's underneath. With each new progression in BCI innovation, we're opening better approaches to improve our lives and extend the constraints of what's conceivable. Example 1. Implantable BCIs can alter medical services, however, essentially every part of our lives. They could, in a general sense, change how we convey, work, and even experience our general surroundings. Truth be told, these implantable chips aren't simply bound to the domain of medication. They could change our whole lifestyle. From upsetting correspondence to reshaping how we explore our day-to-day assignments, the effect could be downright phenomenal. Envision a reality where composing on a console is a relic of past times, where we could think about our contemplations and have them in a flash converted into words on a screen. It resembles something out of a sci-fi novel, however, it could before long turn into our existence. Example 2. Nonetheless, taking into account the moral ramifications of this technology is significant. Inquiries regarding protection, security, and the obscuring line among people and machines should be tended to. Absolutely. While the expected advantages of implantable BCIs are evident, we can't disregard the moral worries that show up with them. Issues like protection, security, and the expected loss of human independence should be painstakingly considered as we push ahead with the innovation. How should we guarantee that our contemplations stay private when they can be gotten to by outside gadgets? Furthermore, what measures might we at any point set up to safeguard against hacking or abuse of this innovation? These are mind-boggling questions that require cautious thought and discussion. To be sure, to whom much is given, much will be expected. As we adventure further into a strange area where the lines between man and machine obscure, it's vital that we tread carefully. With each jump forward in innovation, we're given fantastic chances to upgrade our lives, work on our capacities, and push the limits of what's conceivable. However, close by these open doors comes a significant obligation to think about the ramifications of our activities. Could it be said that we are on the way to turning out to be more than human, rising above our physical and mental limits through the mix of innovation? Or on the other hand, would we say we're gambling our very mankind chasing progress, forfeiting fundamental parts of being human? An inquiry drives us to face our qualities, convictions, and fears about what's in store. Will we embrace the converging of man and machine as a characteristic development of our species, or will we oppose, sticking to our feeling of personality and independence? The responses are difficult, and the way ahead is full of moral intricacies. However, one thing is clear. As stewards of this innovation, we should move toward it with lowliness, compassion, and a profound regard for the sacredness of human existence and pride. Indeed, people, that wraps up our investigation of implantable chips for artificial intelligence joining. What is your perspective on this innovation? Could it be said that you are amped up for the potential outcomes, or do you affect society? Tell us in the remarks beneath. Also, hello, assuming you partook in this video, remember to hit that buy-in button for a more proactive substance. Many thanks to you all, such a great amount for watching and drawing in with us. Your help means everything to us. Until sometime later, remain inquisitive, remain energetic, and continue to push the limits of what's conceivable. Bye for the time being.